Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Kingdom Arena, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the end comes at 57 seconds into round number 8. As the ringside physician advises referee John Lathan to call a halt to the bout because of cuts, the winner by TKO victory, and now the IBF Interim Heavyweight World Champion, he is Dynamite Daniel Dubois!
So, Daniel Dubois now 21 wins, 20 knockouts. Anthony Joshua was sitting ringside, Mike, as close as you could get. What do you think he feels about Dubois in a possible showdown?
Look, he knows what Dubois will bring to the ring, and he also knows that that is the best performance of Daniel Dubois' career. A very different proposition, I'd suspect, to what he thought he might be facing if it was going to be Dubois before that fight started.
Well, on July 13th, it's a homecoming and a DAZN debut for Jared Boots Ennis as he faces off against Cody Crowley for the vacant IBF World Welterweight title from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, His Excellency before this fight said he preferred it to be Wilder versus HA, but Deontay's gonna have to do something special in the next fight to top what we just saw as Daniel Dubois staying by with Chris Mannix.
Well, Daniel, congratulations. It's been a long road for you, but now you have a piece of that heavyweight crown. You do it by stopping a guy that was considered a boogeyman for a long time in this division. What did you think of that performance?
I thought, I was full respect to the guy, full respect to Hrgovic. He's a good fighter, and to come through that was just a learning and experience for me. And I'm glad I got this IBF belt, and on to the next.
You know, in the first round of this fight, it looked like you might be in some trouble. You're eating a lot of right hands early on. What kind of adjustments did you make?
I don't know, man. I was a bit cold to start off with, but I heard the corner advice. Frank Warren there, you know, my dad, and they've been supporting me from day one, and we'll come for anything.
You knew this guy was heavy-handed coming into this fight. When you were taking some of those shots, what did you think of his power?
You know, I ate them shots, but it was all to wake me up, you know? Once I felt a few shots, stings, I woke up and I was just on it. And I was just thought, don't wait, don't wait.
You were wearing him down over the last few rounds of this fight. At what point did you feel like you had him beaten?
I don't know, the round before the last, I was getting to him. And, you know, I was just coming together like magic. And, you know, my dad told me beforehand, you know, things would just happen. And, you know, I'm just so proud of myself for this.
Yeah, you know, you've had some ups and downs over the last few years. Do you think that you could have dug deep and won a fight like this a couple of years ago?
It was all a learning experience. I come, you know, rock bottom last year, and now we're back on top.
You know, it seems like you have had 3 careers almost. You're 26 years old, but you were a prospect, you lost a couple of fights, and now you're one step closer to being a full heavyweight champion. Has it felt like a roller coaster ride? It
has, you know, it's felt amazing, and, you know, just good, you know, the best promoter in the world, Frank Warren, for giving me these opportunities.
You know, you've got the interim version of that title. There's a chance you could get elevated in the weeks ahead. Yeah. Would you prefer to get elevated, or would you like a shot at winning it outright in the ring?
I've heard the next opponent will be AJ, so bring it on.
You have faced a lot of the top names in heavyweight boxing. Anthony Joshua sitting there ringside. How anxious are you to get that opportunity?
I'm just, you know, anxious, you know, to become the best. And, you know, this is my era, this is my time. And I just need to keep improving and, you know, coming through these tests.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you.
Frank, we'll turn to you, and we meet again here with another win for Queensberry. You've promoted this guy for a long time. Getting this win, getting this type of performance, what do you think it means to someone like him?
It means a lot. Excuse me, it means a lot. And obviously, you know, there's been a lot of things said outside about whether he's got enough nerve or courage, and he showed that again tonight, like he did in his last fight. Yeah, you know, the first round was a little bit, you know, could have seen a bit more better out of him in the first round, but after that he settled down, and once he got his jab going, when he was doubling his jab and letting that right hand go, and he was doing a lot of damage. I know what he's capable of doing, and one thing is, he's a good finisher. You know, he's lucky the bell went at the end of the round before, because I think it would have been all over. The bell saved Filip. But having said that, he's done what he's had to do. He's 26-year-old. He's still a young heavyweight. You know, he's still maturing, and now he's going to have to have the mandatory for the full title. So that's going to be interesting once we see what they do the IBF in 30 days' time. And there's a possibility that he could be in with AJ at Wembley. We will see what happens by the end of the evening. But this is brilliant. You know, I'm delighted. My guys have all performed up to us yet. We've got a big bang on next, so we'll see where we go. But you've got to take your hat off to him. He's had a lot of people outside the ring who question his heart, question when it gets down to the nitty-gritty where he can do it. He showed tonight what he's all about, and he's won that interim belt, which is brilliant for him.
Appreciate it, Frank. On to look for a sweep in this next fight. Ade, go back up to you.